Seun Kuti walks out on Sanwo-Olu.
Yes, it looks like Seun Kuti is not happy with the governor of Lagos State. Seun Kuti walks out of, Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu at a particular occasion that they had at the shrine, Fela Shrine in Lagos, and that was actually shocking to even the family of Fela and a lot of musical fans out there.
Why them come they para?
Yes, I think it's owing to the fact that the role that the governor of Lagos State actually played during the NSAS protest, and that is what is aggravating this kind of anger. I still have a lot of things that I want to talk about in this video. Before I jump right in, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. Alright, now Seun Kuti walks out from Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu at an event in Lagos. That is what some people and some of the social media fans are actually responding to, saying that serves right the governor of Lagos State because of the role he played during the NSAS protest. And Seun Kuti, who is not too happy with the governor, and most politicians at the end of the day decided to say, man, let me avoid this kind of person before I punch him in the face, and then did walk away from that kind of occasion. Let's watch the video and see.
Seun Kuti walks out on Sanwo-Olu. Seun Kuti, the youngest son of the legendary Afrobeat pioneer Femi Kuti, who's well recognized for his activism outside of his music and currently the pioneer of the Nigerian resistance movement, walks out on the governor of Lagos State at his elder sister Yeni Kuti's birthday celebration at the New African Shrine. Seun Kuti caused quite a stir at the occasion as he raised his two middle fingers when the governor walked in to felicitate with YK. Seun Kuti, who openly expressed his displeasure on the attendance of the governor at the celebration, was later brought back inside the shrine by his elder brother Femi Kuti, who seems to have calmly and swiftly curtailed the situation before it escalated further.
Yes, NYC, the scrapping of NYC finally passed the second reading at the House of Rep, and that is something that a lot of us are now responding to, saying that what is the need of NYC? This time we're having insecurity in this country. Nigeria is more divided than before. We don't need no NYC. That is what I believe about that. On the ground that, yes, many people argued at that floor, on that floor, that yes, most people, most NYC or innocent corps members are being killed, most of them being kidnapped, most of them being kind of go through different kind of sufferings, and at the end of the day there's no reason for us to keep tolling that line, while some other person said there's a kind of reason for us to integrate. But I think this is actually right, because they need to scrap this thing because of the functionality of NYC is no longer there. Compare NYC now and that of 80s, you will get to understand the difference what some people are now trying to raise by this. And I think we need to actually look into this and find a way to kind of put this to an end and start another program that will kind of replace this, but not in the manner of NYC being practiced right now. We should focus on security, we should focus on employment, we should focus on better Nigeria than focusing on NYC at this point in time. That is what some people are now saying. What is your own opinion about that? Put that in the comment section, because we need to actually talk about it, debate about NYC being scrapped. And for the people that don't know, the meaning of NYC is National Youth Service Corps, and it's a compulsory program for every graduate in Nigeria who is not up to 30 years, and that is what some people are now saying. And in countries like Israel, they do theirs for 2 years. You serve in the military for 2 years, you get some military education and the rest, while some other persons get absorbed into the military. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. You are posted to another country to do this kind of community services, governmental services, and free services, to that community. But it was okay in the past. Right now we have insecurity situations. A lot of children, a lot of innocent corps members are being killed, kidnapped, raped, and maimed. At the end of the day, why do we need to keep doing this? Some person said Mr. Ibu is enough reason for Nysc to be scrapped. Let's watch a video of Mr. Ibu.
Hello. Hi. Dancing and the steep dance that will look daddy. Yes.
All right, man, bye to Nysc at the end of the day. I have this one also. 21 years old Nigerian investment expert arrested for allegedly diverting investors 2 billion naira, and that is actually huge right now and is getting a lot of criticism at the end of the day. And some people are not too happy about that, while some other persons are saying, man, guy man, chop, guy man, make we allow guy man chop. But that is not a way to build a better Nigerian. That is what I actually understand from this whole thing. And some people are now saying that, man, I invested in that and I lost a lot of money. Let me read out the report making around. 21-year-old Nigerian investor expert arrested for allegedly diverting investors 2 billion naira. The Special Fraud Unit Lagos has arrested one Dominic Ngene Joshua, the managing director slash chief executive officer of Breeze Capital Limited, for allegedly diverting investors' funds worth over 2 billion naira. That is a huge sum of money. That is very huge right now. This guy is just 21 years old, was able to bring out a brilliant idea. Instead of him to continue with the business, decided, man, let me make away with such money. And then this is the reason why most old folks within politics, they don't want the young people to come into politics. They use these people as excuses to actually continue to perpetrate their worsening of Nigerian politics. 21 years old Joshua, an indigene of Ebonyi State, but who operates from Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, was arrested following petition to the unit by the investors. Joshua lures his victims via social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, as well as newspaper publications, where he claimed to be a financial investor that manages fund for individuals and companies. Victims were connected to invest in Bitcoin, forex trading, real estate, and oil and gas, with a promise of quick and 60% return on investment per month on every fund invested. Funds belonging to over 500 investors were diverted to sponsor extravagant lifestyle, exotic cars, luxury watches, real estate in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. That is actually disturbing to an extent. And instead of this guy to move on with the business idea, business plans, he decided to live a life of a lavish man. And at the end of the day, he was arrested because a lot of people decided to report him, escalate some kind of issues. It's not easy after trusting somebody with your own money and the person makes away with that money. That is actually disturbing to an extent, because some people can get shocked and die. Hypertension can kill some people, cardiac arrest because of overthinking at the end of the day. And I think right now, the EFCC, they've done well to actually unravel this kind of mystery. But Nigerian government as a whole needs to actually understand that, man, you need to keep Nigeria intact, because a lot of people are going into this kind of things because of the situation they meet in the country. That is as a result of situational drift. You graduated from school, no job, started a business only for government policy to help you kind of destroy your business, and then at the end of the day you are left with nothing. What do? You decide to, like, man, I need to survive anyhow, based on the pressures coming from here and there. You want to get married, you want to drive a car, you want to own a house, and then take to the life of crime. But I'm not trying to justify crime. That is something that a lot of people need to actually understand by this whole thing. Why them come they para, para, para? Yes, I have. Buhari gives reason why he didn't attend Chief of Armed Staff's funeral. Somebody posted a picture on social media that is kind of funny somehow. Why some other persons are trying to, like, justify that picture. Some people believe that, man, it is just for joke and cruise. According to the caption on that picture, said with the picture of Buhari, so make I can't go funeral, make soldiers with the vex go shoot me, call am mistake. Now mumu they go do that kind funeral. And that is what is actually trending right now. But some people were a bit disappointed, like, the president of a country didn't attend the funeral of the chief of armed staff of his country, and that was disturbing to an extent, and some people didn't like it to an extent. And right now this is giving us a hint that most soldiers are not happy, or were not happy by the whole thing, and maybe the president was a bit afraid to actually attend the funeral. What do you think about that? Let's proceed further. Man catches prophet sleeping with his wife. I don't know what to say about this, because it is disturbing when I hear such thing happen. What is actually wrong with people these days, from the prophet to the woman? Is it that the woman is too gullible to actually say, man, no, I don't want to sleep with you? I don't know what is actually wrong. Was she hypnotized? And that is somehow disturbing. Let's have the video.
Má bójú náà. Èmi jáde ńlé lánàá. Ìwọ sọ pé òun lọ VG. Àbí mo dẹ̀ ti ń gbé information pa ẹ̀. So nǹkan tó máa ṣe ni. Àbí wòlíì kọ́ ni ẹ ti ṣe èrè sà. Ẹ wá káyàwó tèmi mọ́lé. Iṣẹ́ kò ní dáa fún yín. Èṣù ló ní kẹ́ ẹ báṣọ. Èṣù ló ní kẹ́ ẹ bọ́bọ́ ẹ̀tẹ̀wọ̀n kan. Àbí bírá ìyàwó mi kọ́ ni. Kò ní dáa fún yín wòlíì. Ẹ wá káyàwó tèmi mọ́lé. Èmi lọ oṣù láàárọ̀. Ìgbójú ẹ̀ sókè náà. Àbíkẹ́ gbójú ẹ̀ sókè. Mo lọ oṣù láàárọ̀.
Before I jump off, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media.